The grand strategy of Sultan Mehmed II. Beyond the walls of Constantinople. The fall of Constantinople in 1453 was not the culmination of Sultan Mehmed II's ambitions, but rather the foundational act of a grand global strategy. At just 21 years old, the Sultan did not merely see himself as a Muslim conqueror, but as the legitimate heir to the Roman Empire, adopting the title Kaiser-i-Rum, Caesar of Rome. His subsequent campaigns were a systematic effort to consolidate the two lungs of the Roman, securing the Ottoman Lake, the Black Sea, and Crimea. Mehmed II recognized that to dominate the Mediterranean and Europe, he first had to secure his northern flank and control the lucrative trade routes of the Black Sea. This region was then dominated by the Republic of Genoa, which held strategic ports that funneled wealth from the Silk Road into Europe. Year target strategic outcome 1460. Amasra captured the most important Genoese fortress, the bridgehead to Rome, the Otranto invasion, 1480. With the Black Sea secured and the Balkans largely subdued, Mehmed II turned his gaze toward the ultimate prize, Rome. His strategy was to launch a naval invasion of the Italian peninsula, using the same leapfrog tactics that had served him well in the Aegean. In the summer of 1480, an Ottoman fleet under Gedik Ahmed Pasha landed in Apulia and laid siege to Otranto. The city fell on August 11, 1480. This was not a mere raid. It was the establishment of a permanent bridgehead. The Sultan intended to use Otranto as a base to march on the Vatican, effectively uniting the two historic seats of the Roman Empire. The news of the fall of Otranto and rumors of a coming Turkish invasion caused panic throughout Italy. Pope Sixtus IV even considered fleeing Rome for Avignon. May 3, 1481. The world stood still. Sultan Mehmed II, the conqueror of Constantinople, the man who shattered walls and defied empires, was dead. When the news crossed the Mediterranean and reached the gates of the Vatican, a wave of shock transformed into wild ecstasy. Pope Sixtus IV ordered a celebration unlike anything the continent had ever seen. For 3 consecutive days, the church bells of Europe rang without stopping. High-ranking officials sent a chilling, historic letter to the rulers of Rome, carrying only 5 words: La Grande Aquila è morta. The great eagle is dead. Europe breathed a sigh of relief. The man who was marching to conquer Rome itself was gone. But did his death truly stop the rise of the Ottoman Empire? Or was it just the beginning of a deeper, darker struggle? Find out today in Episode 3.